Hello, Aries. How are you? Today is December 29th. This is the last reading of the year. And in a few days, it will be 2025 already. We have this week a Capricorn new moon, tomorrow actually, on Monday. Kicking off or ending the year with new possibilities in our 10th solar house. So that is career, honors, how people identify you. So good energy for manifesting new professions, new titles, leveling up, getting awards. Okay. So overall energy for the week, we have love and dreams, two very nice energies. I have been obviously kicked out of my daughter's room with a white desk that you usually see me in, because she is home. So I am doing these, the readings back from the kitchen. All right, let's start with dreams and see what that says. It says, look out into the night sky and observe the constellations shining back at you, for it's the stars that point you in the right direction of your dreams. And I feel like this card came up maybe a couple readings ago. With this in mind, take some time to decide what it is that you wish to come true. Whatever you choose at this time will work out well. That's very nice omen for that Capricorn new moon. So take this opportunity to focus on a lifelong dream or ambition. Ambition, keyword of Saturn. And of course, Saturn is in Pisces, trying to manifest your dreams. So go to bed with a sense of excitement, for you're going on a journey as you always do, whether you're aware of it or not. Acknowledge the dreams you have, for each are entwined with meaning and messages to assist you in your awakened state. Okay, now let's take a look at the love. The love you seek is waiting to be made manifest. You'll know when it arrives, for love always looks for the best in others and is recognized in an instance. Love is your true nature, and it's necessary for you to honor the compassion you feel in your heart. When you're true to yourself, your light shines brightly with divine love, nourishing you from within and inspiring those around you. Heartbreak, loss, and rejection has caused your heart chakra to shrink, and your fears have become guarded and defensive. But have faith, for a little magic will bring about the satisfaction your heart requires in order to be whole. Well, hello, kicking off very nice energy, which is interesting because there are some tense aspects this week. We have another Mars-Pluto opposition, the second one, because Mars is now retrograde. Mercury will also go back into Cancer. So interesting. Let's see what the challenge is. What is the challenge for the Aries watching this video, week of December 29th? Always with the twos, things coming up in couples. Okay, what have we here? So this is a 9 of Swords. So this is a negative headspace and the opposite of where we want to be. And this is the Ace of Swords. So swords coming out. It's a lot of mental energy here that you're having trouble with. So the trouble is in your thinking. The challenge is in your thinking. Maybe not seeing with clarity the things that you want, and so that is making you a little bit anxious. It does talk also about past hurts, right? That past hurts have kept you guarded and defensive and fearful. And so this may be an opportunity. You may be struggling to, let's put these in a different order. You may be struggling to start again or to give yourself a blank slate because you're still kind of stuck in this energy here. So, this talks about embodying love and embodying the light in order to attract to you, very different energy here. Sorry, it sounded like really drunk saying that. So early. Here, I am not. Let's get the challenge. No, lies. Let's get the lesson. What is the lesson for week of December 29th? Of course, it's been a while since I dropped a card, so give me a sec. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, Bridget. Love her. Inner strength. So she says, move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. Move back to wholeness, right? Feeling fragmented. This is, I will post another link to this. The calling back your energy, right? You can leave pieces of yourself, fragments of yourself in past relationships if you don't completely let them go, if you don't call back all the pieces of you that you have left. Every time you kind of think about something or dwell about something, this is the challenge, right? This is saying move into wholeness, but you can't move into wholeness if you're busy putting these thoughts in 1,000 different directions. So you see how there's like these shadows taking over, and here the blank space, the opportunity, the wholeness comes from removing all of this energy that keeps creeping in. So giving yourself the possibility of starting anew, of starting from a blank slate, of saying, okay, past is past. I'm drawing a line. What happened. I can't remember. I think it was the Buddha who said that every time you think of something, every time you dwell on a past hurt, you keep it alive and you let it hurt you again. And so that releasing those, burning them off, calling back your power through your thought energy, to make yourself whole again, to fill you with that strength. That the idea that thoughts are things, right? And if your thoughts are dedicated to negative things or things that are, what is going on, Aries? All right, tough energy, that's upside down. Sorry, I don't read reversals. Tough energy from a 5 to a 10. So it may have felt like things are getting harder, or something that was hard and has been going on for a while, right, is coming to an end, or something that because of the amount of energy that you've dedicated to it, to feeling bad about it, to feeling sorry about it, to feeling sad about it, has actually caused it to grow in size. Let's see what else comes out. It always starts off good, right? All right, let's see what else comes up. One more card, please, for Aries, week of December 29th. Oh, another 2 cards. All right, and then Page of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, when you remove all of this, right? When you go from the 10 to the 1, and it's the 9, right, that's holding you back. When you go from the 10 to the 1, and you're able to look at things sort of with renewed, youthful energy, beginner's mind, that yes, it's been tough. It has been tough. No one is taking that away from you. But you don't have to carry it along. Like, you don't have to carry it with you anymore. You can put these down. There's no need. You need one thing that you're really interested, that you care about. The rest of these things that you don't care about, that you have amassed. Like, think about the 9 of Wands, right? It's him standing surrounded by his battles. And he's very defensive and he's very exhausted, right? And here they're coming to an end, right? Capricorn new moon, 10th house. So this is like, take the one thing out of all of these, could be years, could be people, could be projects, could be past passions, whatever they are, right? That didn't manifest, and focused on the one that you genuinely care about, because, right, it turns into something that makes you feel very abundant. We have these two figures here talking about calling back the power. She has her one coin here, Pentacles, so earth energy, Capricorn new moon. This one, it's all about one, whatever the one is, whatever that one thing is. Focus on that, focus on you, right? What's the one thing that is deserving of your energy, attention, and passion? What is the one thing that deserves your fire? And then call back your energy from things that didn't work out in the past, things that made you feel anxious, things that caused you to put in way too much work, or situations where you were the only one doing those work or putting in the effort, and put them to bed. Right now, if you're like, well, okay, what the hell's the one thing? It feels like it's going to come from you in your dreams, because remember, the Capricorn new moon is in the 10th house, but Capricorn responds to Saturn, which is in our 12th house, and in Pisces right now. And so that is all about your dreams. And so the answer, whatever this thing is, like where you source your power from, will come to you. Either you know it already, because it's been a lifelong dream that just got lost in the mix and lost in loss, that you were just so busy dealing with so many emotional things. Like maybe you had to give up something you wanted to do because of a divorce, or you had to give up something you wanted to do because of a loss of someone close to you, either physically or spiritually, emotionally, romantically. There is loss here, that it's been very hard. And you've been carrying it with you for a very long time, and it's grown in size. And it's really time to free it, let it go. Just release it to the universe so you can start over, right? We have this Ace of Swords here. Get clarity on the one. Let's get some advice here. Now, I don't like to do romantic readings because I don't like to feed that stuff, but it's entirely possible that some of you may meet the one, right? You may figure out what it is that you came here to do professionally. Look at those echoes of those images, right? The moon, bring it in. So openness. Did I say Mercury was going to go back into Cancer? I meant Mars. Sorry. Mars goes back into Cancer. And so that's with all these moons. That's going to help. Your intuition will be on point when that happens, together with this new moon energy. So it says openness here, right? This is the opposite of openness. Okay, when you receive this card, be open to receiving signs. Be still, do nothing, be open, breathe, relax completely and thoroughly. And here we have the third time this is mentioned, incubate your dreams for the future. If you are trying to make a decision, take the time to watch for signs and listen to the whispers of the universe. Watch your dreams for messages regarding the situation. That is the second time that message came out explicitly. Take the time to watch for signs and listen to the whispers of the universe. Sorry, I said that already. Watch your dreams for messages regarding the situation. Become the sacred watcher. Observe life as it unfolds rather than becoming engaged in it, right? This is not a sacred watcher. This is a very engaged, subjective point of view. And this is what it's saying to avoid. I tried to make that clean, but it's not. So you have to get into an objective space, an Ace of Swords space, Page of Wands space with the beginner mind, without the like looking and being like, I already know that's going to be a failure. Or I already know that's not going to work. Clear your mind and let possibility take over. Be open to what the universe has in store for you. Be receptive to messages from your soul. This card can also be the bringer of sacred wonders into your life. Miracles can show up in ways you didn't expect. Love that. So, of course, January 1st, we all tend to do the whole resolutions, new year, new you kind of thing. This is really about figuring out, and remember the North Node is about to leave Aries and move into Pisces, Virgo. So this is very much about figuring out what's in your heart. What dream is sitting there unrealized, and it can be professional, it can be geographical, right? Always wanted to go live in Ireland kind of situation. It can be relationship wise. I want to be in a couple, but it's just not happening. And the question is, so first getting clear on what the dream is, and then tuning into kind of like what's required from you to make that happen, right? Because if we have relationship baggage and every time we meet somebody, we end up projecting onto them all the past hurts, that is a great way to make sure that no relationship develops. So what's the work that you have to do to call yourself back, to remove all of these old shadows that are coloring, that keep creeping in and don't allow you to face the situation with fresh eyes, with a clean heart, with a blank slate, right? And so, and there's kind of like two halves here. There's this part which has been difficult, and this part which is about creating possibility, and leaving this energy behind and moving into something much more powerful, much more centered, with tremendous opportunity, and very much in line with your divine purpose, right? And it will come either through your dreams, at the moon, when Mars is in Cancer. But you have to be, if you're stuck here in your headspace, you don't have the bandwidth to hear it, right? You're not, it's like, I don't know if anyone's like 100 like me, and when you used to tune the radio, right? If it was just a little bit off, you got so much static and you couldn't hear what was coming through clearly. That's the thing. You really want to fine tune where your energy is pointed, the way you would a radio, an old school radio. And the clarity doesn't come unless you're properly tuned in, unless there is a clean connection. Let's put it that way. Okay. Wishing you guys the very best. And I'm going to do like a 2025 overview. So keep an eye out for that. And I wish you the very best. Hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful, safe New Year's Eve and wonderful 2025. Take care.